Hello and welcome to week 3 of my little aim to help horse owners improve their horse care, sharing my knowledge that I've built up over many years of professional and amateur horse ownership. And I'm hoping to achieve this in 3 different ways. I'm focusing on my website and on my YouTube and on my books. So those of you that have been here for the last couple of weeks will know that this week I actually was on holiday. So I haven't achieved maybe as much as I thought I might, but actually I've achieved more than I thought I would. So I think that was a bit of the case last week, really. I'm also back at work now, which means that I have a little bit less time, but I just have to be more organised, which actually is the whole point of this, because I can't quit the day job, as it were. So what I've achieved this week, on the website, I've just been going back and sorting it out so that it just makes a bit more sense. Also, because I am a bit more active now, I'm just making sure that all the links I have on there, like the link to my course and that, all works, and just tidy it up, because it's sort of refocusing now away from, it was like, the life and times of like a 9 to 5 dressage rider, but obviously that isn't what it is now. So I'm kind of just making sure that I've got the focus better on that, so people that stumble across it know that it is what it is, which is me, the equine scientist that's worked with horses, now sharing my knowledge. I think that kind of works really well. I've had quite a lot of traffic over the website this week, which has been great, and I've achieved that in a few different ways. I've always had it linked to my Facebook, which that always does fairly well. I think on my Facebook, I haven't got hundreds of followers on the Adventures in Black and White yet, but that's like definitely getting more. But definitely there's a lot of traffic that comes from that. And when I used to do the Instagram along with it, I found that Facebook actually funneled through more people. So that's why I focus there, because when I worked in a previous job where I was working in marketing, I actually found there that that was true for them as well. So I'm not going to waste my energy on Instagram too much, knowing that it isn't always the best way to get people in. Like, it's good for videos and stuff like that, but it's not kind of all that with what I want to achieve. I've also put up a blog, and I put that on Horse and Hound Online, and I've got a lot of traction from Horse and Hound Online forum. I used to be on there quite a lot, and it was a really good community back in the day. And we're talking about, I don't know, I suppose I've been on there nearly 20 years, but it can also be a bit of piss of vipers. But and I always feel a little bit shy putting things up there, and I think I should just be a bit more like, oh, I've written this, I think it's really good, which I did. And well, there wasn't any actually comments on there. I had 50 people come through from that to the website, which is good, because then that's what you need. You just need more and more people to view and then to come back, and then hopefully from there, when I add in AdSense, that will then just help help with views. I also at some point need to look at maybe adding in like the Amazon affiliate stuff and the eBay affiliate stuff, but at the moment I'm just like, let's just work on getting it up and going, and just getting regular traffic, which it's doing, which is really, really good. I'm trying to get blogs in every week. I've got a couple drafted, so this week's one will be about the upcoming heat wave, which I kind of do one every year. So I haven't totally recycled the content, but I have recycled the link to YouTube, because there's no point making a new one of those videos every year. Like, the video still stands as it is, the science is still good. So yeah, that's really good, and it's a better way of using the content. So I'm kind of like just focusing on getting maximum return for minimal input. With books, because I've been away, I haven't done anything really. I started, because I no longer have a horse to photograph, I have to either decide if I want, when I get images for the books, I either need to go and get someone's horse and do those images, or search those out to find copyright ones for free online, which I think I'm probably going down the copyright free route, but that's something easy to do. It's just a case of getting on with it. But obviously I've been away, so I've had more exciting things to do, as it were. And then that brings me on to YouTube. So the video I did last week hit really well, so that's good. I'm gonna try, obviously the videos take time, so I want to kind of think about what I do next with that. These videos are doing really well, considering it is just me just sat here, which is good, and I really appreciate every one of you that comes back and watches these. And this week I even have 2 more followers, so that is great. I do think I'm a long way off making money out of YouTube. I've got another 268 before I can like add on sort of, you know, like the sort of closed content, and in that, so I have a folding course, which is in the blog I wrote about the other day, and I've never actually sold any of that, but the videos that I made for that took me so long that I don't really want to give those away for free. So I think once I get to a point where I can have like the behind the paywall sort of content, I might put those on there, and it would be like minimal, or I will put them on Patreon and link to there, but there are a lot of them, so, and it's, I look back at it and I don't want to redo that content, because it was good at the time, so we'll see. Hopefully I might sell a few courses, because if I sell a few courses then I'm quite happy to then put it out a bit cheaper. But yeah, we're there with that. I think my next video, I don't know what I was going to do. I've talked a bit about folding. I think I might do another one on folding. We're kind of missing the boat on that. I might do one about styling choices, or I might go back down like the scientific route. And maybe do a few sort of shorter form, not short form like shorts, but shorter videos about, you know, this is why we do this and that. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, so not a wildly exciting one, but yes. Oh, and I even sold a book. I forgot about that. I should have said that when I was talking about books. I sold a book this week, which was great because, as I'd shown you before, I haven't sold a book for ages, and it wasn't even one of my folding books. It was actually my competition logbook and journal, which is really good. So that's great. I think as well at some point I do need to probably do a video about explaining about those, maybe incorporate it into a blog, but there's loads of ideas. And I'm enjoying it, which is the main thing. So it's nice to have something to focus on, and I'm really enjoying sharing knowledge, and definitely the books, really enjoying that. So we'll see where we go from there. I have quite a normal week, so I'm hoping to get some more stuff up. Very busy weekend, and then another normal week, and then I'm back off again. Volunteering at Silverstone, so that will be a week where I'll be very light on content, but if I can get my bumming gear, then I can get some stuff preloaded and have that ready to go. So that is the idea, because one thing I know certainly from when I did my podcast was it was easier to sort of batch record that and then get that out over a few weeks. So I've got 2 blogs drafted, and then there's some like reviews that I want to put up, because they actually, when I was looking at the analytics on my website, a lot of people look at the reviews, and had set up the review website, but that doesn't have the volume of people looking at it. So I think what I did is pull the reviews from there and put them on my actual website, because people go and look, so that's good. I did also note when I was at work I managed to use incognito mode, and Adventures in Black and White now, my website is the first thing that comes up, so that's great on the Google search. And also when I'm looking at the analytics in the background, Google is suggesting it, so most stuff, like obviously YouTube's quite good at suggesting my content as well, but definitely with the website, Facebook is the biggest driver, and then when, like I said, if I put something on Horse and Hound, that is like goes stratospheric. But I just don't want to abuse the Horse and Hound bit at the moment. But yes, so it's all going really well, and I'm really pleased. So let's see where we are next week. Bye.